Today's guest was on the path to becoming a professional golfer, but one night changed everything. A car accident left him fighting for his life. He was ejected from the sunroof of the vehicle. He was also pronounced dead on the way to the hospital and woke up 9 days later with injuries that could have ended everything. But somehow, he's still here, still pushing, and still inspiring. Today's guest on the You Gotta Love It podcast is Mr. Zachary Winkler.
Boy, you know I bring the pain. Friday night under them lights, boy, you know I run like dice. Hang me off the Raptors, just don't call me Lil Mike. I'm that man that bring the pain. I ain't moving those.
Hey, so what I want to know, I want to touch base on is you're from Dallas.
Yep.
You're from Dallas. How was it out there in Dallas, Texas? I haven't been out there.
I grew up there from like kids age, so it was like I want to say kindergarten to like 4th grade is when I was growing up there.
Wow.
And I grew up in Kingwood.
Yeah. Basically.
So I was born in Grapevine, Texas, which is just outside of Dallas.
Okay.
And grew up there from kindergarten to 4th grade, and then moved here in 2001.
Yeah.
2001 is when we moved here, and it was right when. What was it? I guess it was 9/11 when that happened.
Oh wow, that's right. 9/11 did happen in 2001, man.
Yeah,
that was a crazy moment.
I remember that specific time because we were here in Kingwood, and everybody left that.
Wow.
Everybody left school that day.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone got pulled out.
That's right, because I heard that they were putting it on TVs and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
the president went and whispered. Okay, got you. Wow.
So we were, what was that? It was 5th grade. Mm-hmm. Was that? Yeah, it was 5th grade because I was here at Willow Creek in Kingwood.
Okay.
And it was one of the craziest things that, like, literally everybody was getting pulled out. Everybody.
Wow.
I mean, one after another, people were leaving school and everything.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of crazy because it's like you as you're moving, all this just happens. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, we're about to move over, to Houston, and then boom, this happens.
It was like the very beginning of 5th grade being in Kingwood. Wow. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. So, yeah.
And you have siblings. You have 2 brothers?
2 brothers.
Dude, how was that?
It's actually wonderful.
Wow.
So it's my middle brother who's 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
And then my oldest brother who's 7 years older than me. We have a great relationship.
Dude.
We never we wrestled and everything.
Yeah.
Like normal.
But the competition, because brothers, it's always competing. I'm better. I'm competing with you. I'm better than this and that. I pull more girls than you. All this. Was it like that with?
No.
Wow.
No.
Man, that's rare.
We never. We always. I want to say we built each other up. Honestly.
Dude, that's the best.
Thinking about it. Like really, really thinking about it. There's never a point in time where it was like, yeah, I'm better than you.
Wow.
And instead, it was like, how can I help you better in my sport, and then you better me in your sport, and vice versa. We did that with everything, whether it was playing video games or if it was.
What was y'all go-to video game that if you could remember oh yeah, we're on this every weekend, every time?
So me and my oldest, we're the nerds of the family, I guess you could say.
Oh, okay.
My middle brother didn't really, he plays video games, but not like what me and my oldest do. And we would always play Call of Duty.
Oh,
games
dude.
That was the main game that we always went to. That was our go-to.
Wow.
So we would get online and hang out and have a good time. There was one time, I'll never forget this, is a buddy of mine and his brother brought over their TVs and their consoles and hooked up to our internet and everything, and I have a picture of it and everything.
Dude, that's the shit. Back in the day when people would do that's the
So we had all of our consoles and all of our TVs lined up, and we were playing online so that we could see everything instead of just being in each other's like separate houses like they are nowadays.
Oh my goodness.
So we brought all of our stuff to one spot and just lined it up, and we played video games.
Dude, wasn't that the time where you had no thoughts in the world?
Nothing.
You didn't you didn't care what was going on. Like, dude, like devs came, but like life just kept happening, and like you just didn't have no responsibilities whatsoever, dude.
None.
That's the time, dude.
That was also like, so another thing what we used to do is we'd go to like opening day of a game or something like that.
Oh yes,
so we get like new games and go like I didn't go to this, but specifically my middle brother remembers this, and he told me this the other day. Is he stayed all night. I don't remember what store it was, but he stayed all night just to get this one game.
Wow.
And that was my middle brother.
Dude, that's freaky, dude.
And that's what you just don't hear about very much anymore.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And it's just like the other day, ironically enough, for Pokemon. Ironically enough, I'm still collecting that.
Dude.
And I went to this, it's a crazy time right now.
Yeah.
They're at a Best Buy. I was like, I'll show up at like 7 o'clock and wait a couple hours.
Right, like who gives a damn? You know what I mean?
Before it wasn't like that. You could literally go up there at 9 o'clock right when they're open, no line, no nothing.
Oh yeah.
And now
people have. I've seen people. They when a team wins the championship or the next video game comes out, they're like camping outside of the store.
It's nuts.
And I'm like, holy crap! Like they bring blankets. Like they're literally like sleeping outside for the night.
I got out and I was like, how long have y'all been here for? And they're like, oh, we got here at midnight. I was like, at midnight?
Dude, holy
You
crap.
stay out here all night for this?
Wow.
So it's crazy.
Yeah,
and
man.
I didn't realize it was that big still, and it's even bigger than what
dude.
I ever thought it was.
Yeah. And so you know, golf. You know, golf is obviously, you know, part of your life, right? When did you find that love for golf? Like, when was it like, man, golf is my thing. I love golf. When was that?
Well, that's a good one. Let's see. See, like as a kid, going to the range with my dad when he had like a tournament with his business or whatever it was.
Wow.
And I'd go with him and hit balls every now and then. And I mean, every now and then, it's probably like every week. And then we would sometimes do that and then go to our fishing hole. I'll never forget this. I think, was it here? No, it wasn't here. It was in Dallas is when we were doing it.
Oh, okay, wow.
So it started a long time ago, really.
Yeah.
We would either go fishing or we would go golfing. Whichever one we wanted to do, we'd go do.
Oh, dude.
And really finding that love and that spark for the game, when was that? I want to say that was probably like 5th grade, honestly. Because I've played every sport. I mean, every sport. I haven't played football. I think I played baseball for a little bit.
Okay.
I played hockey. Never played tennis.
Well, so you gotta see, you know, quite a bit of sports, but golf was the one
that was the one that really I was natural at.
I got you. And you play obviously in high school, because I know me and you were at the range. We were out, and like I said, we'll pop it up in the episode. But you know, we got the chance to get on the range, and I remember you were saying that as a freshman you broke 80.
Yep. So really, like when the love of the game happened was probably 6th grade. Like I figured out 5th grade, kinda, but really 6th grade they had a program where after. Like we'd go 7th period out to the course, and they'd get down. Like we would chip, putt, go out on the course, hit fairways, see how many fairways. Like actually play, but you keep track of your stats essentially of how many putts you had, how many fairways you hit, how many greens did you hit, how many up and downs did you get. Like up and downs are basically just chipping around the green. So you chip it up, and then you get a 1 putt up and down.
Wow.
And then. Yeah, that was 6th grade.
Yeah.
So that was when yeah, that was really when
Okay, yeah,
it sparked it.
And me, I never been a golfer, but golf is a lot of mental into
All of it.
Do you agree? It's
All of it.
I mean, you were when we were out there on the range, man. Like you were telling me these words from the gosh dang, golf term, and I'm like. Dude, I don't know what the heck, and it's like I listened. I mean, when you were like saying like each of the clubs and stuff like the 8s, the 5s, and which I think is it the kind of like the head,
the hybrid,
the hybrid, and I'm like, dude, like I'm more of that like football track, like just
opposite.
Boom. Wow, that's amazing. So you have to have a lot of like, it's boring. Is golf? Would you say golf is
100%.
Golf is boring in a sense of like, it's more up here, super way more up here than it is just like physical. Okay.
Well, I don't know about that actually. I wouldn't say. It's probably both, mentally and physically.
Gotcha.
Because if you're a professional and you're walking on the golf course. The golf course is 6.7 miles walking it.
Wow.
The whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
So if you think of a professional,
I better have a damn Apple Watch calculating steps, because dude, oh my goodness.
So if you think
I want to count them steps.
Like, seriously, if you think about it, like professionals, they're walking it every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Dude.
So if you think about it,
and some of them are older, like the pro. They're wow.
So they have I can't remember. I can't think of the tour name now, but it's I want to say the Champions Tour is what it's called. I'm pretty sure. Might have to look that one up. But that's where the older guys, but they all drive in carts because it's the physical aspect of it is still pretty hard.
That's one thing that I have done a lot is drove on them golf carts. Because I love it, man, I love it. And so, but anyway, at age 18 is when you said like, man, I could go pro.
Yeah.
What was that mindset like? Like, what was the mindset of like, dude, I can do this?
I didn't realize it until I looked at a scoreboard.
Ooh.
That's
where like you see numbers from like different.
So it's what everybody shot.
So and you said easy.
You sit back and I was like, I could easily go pro.
Dude.
So that was my mindset. It was like, it's crazy to think about now and like actually talking about it, but it was that moment of that one tournament where I looked at it and I was like, it was like I cracked a cheat code. I was like, I could probably do this.
light bulb came on.
Yeah.
Where it's like, dude,
because it was like I wasn't playing for like any kind of win. I was just playing for the love of the game and enjoying myself.
Oh, dude, that's when you know. It's like when you're just having fun. You're not caring about.
I didn't even think about it until after.
Any money that comes with it. You're just thinking like, man, this is fun to me. Like I like doing this. So basically, now that we're on this, golf topic, of the episode, what were your top 4 golfers of all time? What was Zachary's top 4? Usually it's 3, but 4 golfers of all time.
Top 4, definitely Phil Mickelson, definitely Tiger Woods, because that was just
out of this world. Tiger.
I watched this like video of him basically talking to a guy, and he was like, I don't think you're going to be able to make it on tour. He goes, no, I can. He goes, he sat there and said something, and the PGA guy was like laughing at him. And then they shot it a year later, and he goes, you're way better than I ever thought. And he goes, I know.
Good. Do you see how humble? You see that a lot in those people that just go the distance. Is like the humble aspect of things of just like, watch me.
But it was like,
you know what I mean? Watch what I can do.
The dude was laughing at him, like literally laughing at him, and I was like, wow, he just proved him completely wrong.
Wow.
Well, there was, so it was Phil Mickelson, Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk, and what was that fourth one? I can't remember the fourth one.
I want to say, was it Watson?
Oh, Bubba Watson.
Bubba Watson, huh?
Because he could hit it. He had the most upright swing I've ever. It was a lot of their swings. So you had Tiger Woods with a perfect swing.
Yes.
Phil Mickelson who was a short game, just genius.
Wow.
And then Jim Furyk had the most unique swing because it didn't matter about being on, like bringing it back.
Yeah.
He had that weird wicked circle at the top, or at the very top. Like he'd come out and then he'd bring it back to square, and then he'd come down perfect.
Wow.
And it was like one of the most.
Dude, I could only
swings.
imagine that. Like.
And then Bubba Watson, he brought it back so far up, and he had such a powerful swing.
Wow.
And it was like, how do you
get it that far so perfectly? Wow. No, that's an amazing list. Now, I could honestly be completely honest with you. Tiger Woods is the one that I know.
Everyone knows.
I've watched documentary on the guy.
Yeah.
And I mean everything that he's
it's
dude,
amazing.
He goes from high to low to like coming back up to dude.
That's what he was on the leaderboard. Guess how long he was on the leaderboard for as number one?
How long was that?
10 years.
Holy cow! So to do that, that's more than impressive.
So the closest person to him was Phil Mickelson, and Phil Mickelson was closer to the 100-yard spot than he was to Tiger Woods. Isn't that crazy?
Dude.
That's wild to think about.
Dude. Well, that's like Tiger Woods is like when you think golf. Tiger Woods is the Michael Jordan of golf.
Yep.
Would you agree?
100%.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, that's what he would. He was like. It was just one of those things. He would win a tournament by 12 shots, and then he'd go out and practice right after, even though he won. It was like he just won by 12 shots and he's still going to practice, and it was just like Michael Jordan.
Dude.
Michael Jordan, they would whoop a team's butt by 50 points,
and he's never satisfied, man. He's always wanting more.
Yep.
So.
And that's what Tiger Woods right now, supposedly, I don't know if this is going to be the thing, but he's going for on the Champions Tour to be the Grand Slam on the Champions Tour. So he goes from a Grand Slam on the PGA, and then he goes to the senior division and gets the Grand Slam in the senior division.
Holy cow.
So the Grand Slam is the Players Tournament, Masters, US Open, FedEx Open, and then there's another one. I can't remember the other one. There's one more big one. But he won all of those like 3 times in a row.
Dude, holy cow, man. Yeah, that's greatness. The 2011. You know, that what can you touch on from 2011? You get into the car accident. What is going through your mind?
Absolutely nothing. So August 9th, 2011 is when my car accident happened. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong, per se. So I was drinking and driving, and basically celebrated that I was passing my PAT, my playing assessment test, the first go around.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go celebrate this. This is a huge victory. Perfect. Wow. So.
And so like when I've never done that, but like, could you kind of like walk us through, you know, the night?
So what happened was basically what happened was that day, passed my PAT, called my buddies and was like, let's go celebrate this. This is huge.
So it was like an
achievement.
Yeah, so you're celebrating, and it kind of just led to
Didn't know it was going to happen. Had no idea.
Wow.
Had no clue. Was not thinking of anything of repercussions in any way, shape, or form. It was just celebrating the fact that I just passed my PAT and I'm going to be moving on. And so basically got in my car accident in the back of Kingwood off of Dogwood and fell asleep at the wheel and got ejected out of the sunroof. And
when you say, man, dude, because when you ejected out of the sunroof, I'm kind of just like trying to picture that, dude, because it's like you see it in movies.
Yeah.
You see it in movies.
That's exactly what it is.
Just like that.
Yep. So I had all the windows down, sunroof open, everything open, seatbelt on. I'll never forget. I remember specifically seatbelt on. And so I remember driving the whole way around, got on the Dogwood, and fell asleep at the wheel. And when I literally made that turn, fell asleep, slammed on the gas, and went in the ditch and ramped it up.
Oh.
So when I ramped up, that's when that force of just kept on going and just went up, and I was loose and went out. And the seatbelt actually broke at the bottom of the car.
And you were, and correct me, 30 to 40 feet away from the car.
Supposedly.
So you went flying.
Not a scrape on my face at all. In the woods.
Okay.
It's literally in the woods.
Wow. and you're saying your friend's brother who came to the scene, like.
They didn't come, they were following me.
Wow.
Yeah. So
if they were not, like, could you imagine if they were not following you? Like, it's
I
just
wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here at all. He actually saved my life.
And it was your friend's brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is my best friend.
Wow.
So he basically stood over me, keep me awake till the ambulance got there.
Dang.
Yeah, it was.
You were dead. You were dead on the way to the hospital.
So it was not all the way down there, but it was coming close, and they said I died on the way. And that's when.
And you don't remember nothing, none of that. You don't remember getting in the.
Nope.
Nothing.
I just remember him slapping me. That was it. I don't remember getting in the ambulance. I don't remember any of that until there was 9 doctors in my face.
Yeah. With me growing up, we'd see the drinking and driving videos that they had at school, the signs, don't drink and drive, or this can be you, and stuff like that. From somebody who was in the accident from drinking and driving,
Yep.
what is your advice to people out there? And again, as I was growing up, it was just the signs at school. They would show us the videos to, scare us.
Yeah. So nowadays, it's different. It's a lot different because they have Uber, Lyft, all this other. Because
this was 2011. Shoot, they didn't come out with Uber, did they?
Not yet. Not till a few years later.
Yeah, Uber came out.
I think it was 2012 actually when they came around.
Wow.
When Uber came around.
Wow.
So they have different things they can actually use to actually be able to not get in the car and drive. And I always say to anyone that knows me and is around me, it's like, if you're drinking, call me. It's like anybody.
Wow. Because that's about to bring us, I'm glad that you said that, because that's about to bring us into this topic. Man, you're sober, man. First and foremost, man, congratulations. I am proud of you. My goodness. When you told yourself, like, that's it, I'm done. Was it your mindset saying, like, Zachary, we need to stop this? Or what was it that said, okay, like, I'm going sober?
It never got better. That's what it never get. I mean, you think, like, like there's a normal person that can have a beer and walk away from it.
Yes.
I can't. Like if there's a drink in front of me, I mean now it doesn't bother me at all anymore.
Yeah.
But before, I want to say like 9 years ago, roughly, probably 10 years ago now, when I would drink, I wouldn't leave anything empty. Or anything full, I should say.
Yeah.
It would always have to be empty before I left. Anything.
Wow.
So that's like, it was never a mindset of being like, I'm done, I'm this and that. And it's just, I was tired of being tired.
Wow. Dude, I mean, you make a good point. Tired of being tired, man. And you've been sober for how long?
7.5 years.
Holy.
And that's just, I'm the young one in my sober group. That was 7.5 years.
Wow. And then when you say in the group, y'all, that's like kind of how like y'all do.
We hold each other accountable.
Yeah, but y'all have like classes or something like, no classes? Like y'all just.
So before, like we met at a sober house is where we met.
Sober house.
But we all worked at the sober house.
Oh,
that
wow.
sober house is no longer around, but we went.
It brought y'all together.
Brought us together.
Wow.
And we've all stayed connected since then. And even though like one's an electrician now, one's still working in the sober community.
Yeah, yeah.
One owns his own like 3 businesses.
Wow. So that was like a 360 spin of dude.
Yeah.
We're serious.
So we hold each other accountable very close.
Man, I think that's huge because nowadays some people can't turn to that, man.
It's like
some people can't turn to a big support system. So
like
that's a true blessing.
Like if I'm pissed off in any way, shape, or form,
you go.
I go to them.
Wow.
And it's like they do vice versa. Like I had some shit happen today. What do you think about this?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever's going on.
Wow.
We call each other. So that's
man, that is, sometimes, hell, dude, there's a lot of addictions out there.
Yeah.
My generation, hell, is probably, I mean, even social media addiction, man.
Oh, it is.
And
it's an actual addiction.
Man, it's.
So, ironically, and I'm going to say this real quick, is with like TikTok and stuff like that. Like there's people that physically will scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll.
And time goes by.
And they won't stop. I've deleted TikTok off my phone a long time ago. There's no need for it.
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time and valuable time of other people that I could be talking to.
Dude.
But it's like, but it goes through like, even through like Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Like it's really, it's bad. Like some people.
Shoot, I can tell you this, man. Like, last week, I was up at night, and I deleted everything but YouTube. Dude, I deleted Snapchat, Facebook Messenger, Instagram. I deleted it, man. And so, like, you can say it's a fasting, but it's just like, man, I kind of want to like learn myself more. And I think people, out there can kind of relate of like, man, like sometimes like you said, you get to scrolling. It's like, dude, that's time being wasted, man. Like,
so a big part of recovery too is getting to know yourself. Because a lot of people don't know themselves at all.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that like,
a lot of people don't. Like it's, like I've figured myself out through recovery because of the steps I did.
Yeah.
And now I go by certain principles of life that make me realize who I am. Wow. And I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And it's just like
you get to find out like, I'm sad, right? I'm sad. This makes me happy. When you're not on social media 24/7, it's like, I like going for a walk. I like riding the bike around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
This right here, reading a book, puts me in a good mood. Like you start being able to do that a lot more and learn yourself a lot more when you're not just scrolling on TikTok or what trend is going on right now and filling your brain up with just all of that. So yeah, man, we definitely, that was I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for the sober. You have a daughter.
Oh yeah.
That's congratulations on that. You have a 9-year-old daughter.
Yep.
Did she change your life?
Yes. For the better. I didn't know patience until she was around. She taught me patience. Wow. Yeah. That's what it was. Let's see. What was that? 2018 is when I went into that rehab.
Okay.
And when I was talking to her on the phone, it was like I really was getting nitpicky, but what was I getting nitpicky about? It was me. I was getting nitpicky with myself.
Yeah.
It wasn't her. It was when I heard her, noticed that about myself.
Yeah.
And then that's whenever I got out of rehab, like she always wanted to go do things, do this and do that, and she was really active, and it was like, I just need to calm down and sit back and actually
soak it in.
And soak it in.
You know, enjoy it, soak it in. That's a real blessing, man. And because, you know, I'm single with no kids, but I could just only imagine you've gone through all of that, but it's like there's still light, and you get light through her.
Oh yeah.
And there's some of the things, like as a dad, like because you're a girl dad, what are some of the things that, you know, you and her like doing together, or what have you learned about her that, like,
the real question is, what don't we do together?
Wow. So it's that close. Y'all's relationship is that close. That's a blessing, man. That's a true blessing.
That's what anything I do, she does with me.
Wow.
So there's like big water parks. This was a huge hurdle for her.
Yeah.
That really, like, it showed me that she is very comfortable with me.
Wow.
So we went to big rivers, and she hates heights just like me. I hate them.
So you have that in common, huh?
I hate him. But what's on the other side of heights and going through it? There's fear, right?
Yes, of course there's fear.
So you fight through the fear, and what's on the other side of fear?
Was it happiness?
Pure happiness. Pure happiness. So she went from being like on this just like mediocre slide to now we're going down slides that are just straight down.
Dude.
She hates them, but she rides them.
Wow.
So that's what it was like.
And y'all do those together.
All together.
Dude.
It's so fun. And it's like we went to Schlitterbahn out in, what was it called? It was Schlitterbahn, but where was it? It was in San Antonio? Where is that?
I know Schlitterbahn. I heard of Schlitterbahn. I've probably been there before.
New Braunfels.
Okay, New Braunfels.
Yeah,
okay.
So Schlitterbahn and New Braunfels. We went out there, and because there's two separate parks. One has like bigger slides, and one's like lazy rivers. And then, I mean, there's slides in there.
Yeah.
And she saw this big slide that kind of was next to just like the hangout pool, I guess you could say. And she goes, "Let's go ride that." That's when I was like, okay.
Wow.
This is awesome.
Like this, I
think she was only 6 at that time, maybe 5. Wanted to go down a slide that I was like, I do not want to go down that. But I'm going to go down it because you said it.
Exactly.
So it's like a kind of she pushes me and I push her.
Man, dude, that's a blessing. And would you say, like, because again, you know, I'm no parent, but would you say like you're still learning? Like you're still learning how to play dad, like be dad and be there for, like it's still a learning process?
It's kind of natural. I mean, I mean, not for me. It's never, I mean, for anybody, it's not natural.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things, like, as a, like, comforter, I don't have that physical comfort. Like, I can't comfort her like a woman would.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Yeah.
Like I
So
can
you
try.
have to
I can try and be
try
that.
to get the answers and stuff like that.
Yeah. So there's
yeah.
like I comfort her as best as I possibly can.
Dude.
And that's what I can teach her other things, and like I'm teaching her how to like save money, and I'm teaching her how to like
of course, man, yeah,
be good with money and not just
and some kids don't get that opportunity to have dad or mom to like, hey, like this is the way of saving money and stuff like that. So that's really huge. Do you think your daughter kind of helped with sober? Like you and your sober.
It had a part to play in it, yes. Wow. That's what it was. Whenever I was talking to the counselor, I can't remember what we were talking about, but it was like one of those moments where I just broke down in tears, like just because it was something I've never talked about or thought about.
Wow.
And that was like, it wasn't like an aha moment, but it was like one of those things like, I gotta get my shit together.
Yeah.
Like, like I gotta do this. I gotta just keep one foot in front of the other and keep on going.
Yeah.
That was the hardest one, was keeping the one foot in front of the other and keep on moving.
No, absolutely. And so like, if you can share, what are some life lessons?
Ooh.
What are some life lessons that everything that you've been through, everything that you've learned along the way, and it doesn't have to be a lot, but what are some life lessons that stood out to you that you still use?
Be honest. Be honest and humble. That's like the biggest thing I've ever learned in recovery too, is why lie? There's no point in it. There's literally no point. Yeah. Like if like you can tell somebody the honest truth and be like, I appreciate that more than you know. And I've heard that more than I will ever hear.
Wow.
So it's like that, I've learned that, and it's like, there's another one of being like one-handed, is like, there's a lot of little things that people take for granted.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you right now, man, like, shoot, dude, like, there's a lot of things, like just, just seeing like what happened to you. It's like, man, like, dude, there's times where I even think to myself, I'm just like, you know what? I'm blessed, you know what I mean? It's still, you know what I mean? Like, and so is there like some difficult things that like you, like that, because with one arm, like what are some like difficult things, I get, because I don't know, I hope it's not like a weird question.
No.
Like what are some like kind of things that you have trouble with one arm?
A weird one, putting buttons on, or a button-up shirt.
Oh,
like how you gonna do a button?
Oh my god, I have trouble with two hands, with two arms, dude. I have trouble buttoning up the shirt and stuff. So I could only imagine, dude.
So you got that, like even putting on a belt.
Yeah.
Think about putting on a belt.
Hell, there's times where I miss a loop or so. So I mean, dude, wow. So
zipping up your pants.
Yeah.
Tying your shoes.
Wow, man.
Brushing your teeth.
Dang.
Washing your other side that you can't reach.
Oh, yeah. Wow, man.
We were ironically enough, they were talking to me about that over here, and they're like, I just walked in the shop, they're like, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, here we go. And they're like, how do you wash your hand? I was like,
dude, what the heck? He obviously doesn't have a hand.
Well, how do you wash your hand one-handed?
Oh, dang.
How do you wash your hand one-handed?
Dude. Well, I would think, wouldn't it be like something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do, right? You just get the soap and it's just, okay.
Yeah, that's
and it's just under the water. Wow.
That one?
Dude, because I was like, dude, he doesn't have, but yeah.
Yeah,
just
how do you
like
wash
this.
your hand with one-handed?
Okay.
And then they were like, well, then how do you wash the back of your hand? And I was like, I washed it in the shower. I got a loofah for a reason.
Oh, duh, dude. Like, what the heck, you know?
I'm not trying to be dirty over here.
Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, man, but like I said.
Oh, there was, speaking of difficulties, like people, like job interviews, man, that's something else.
Do you think? Is it true? Do jobs like when you go? Do they judge by that?
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, that is so like.
100%.
I don't understand that. Like a job would just like, oh, like I'm sorry. He has one arm. We're not gonna take a shot on him. Like, dude, what the heck?
So I had, ironically enough, it was for a Fuddruckers job. It was just something temporary.
Fuddruckers, isn't that a go-kart?
It was food.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So
sorry.
They went bankrupt. They went bankrupt anyways.
Oh, goodness.
It doesn't really matter. So,
Yeah.
But basically, I went in for an interview, and then they asked. I can't remember what question they asked me. It was like, "Can you lift this or that?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I could easily lift that and put it on the table or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Well, it was nice meeting you, and blah blah blah. I was like,
dude, what the freak?
I was like, oh, okay. And then so I walked out to my car, and her manager came running out to me, apologizing, and I was like, I could care less about your job.
Dude, that
It's all
makes me
good.
want to, like, dude, and the reason it makes me want to cry a little bit because, dude, that's so, like, man, I know, dude, like, of course, in life, we just keep going. We keep moving forward, right? And now, look, I mean, you're a golf teacher, freaking, you teach lessons with golf. Like, dude, that's amazing, and it's something that you love, but it's like, dude, even that's just so messed up to me, man. It's like you get all types of things. Like, man, like, somebody could have tattoos but be like the super great person, and then they judge, and then
that's what I mean. There's so many people,
dude, and it's like, what the heck?
buku amount of tattoos, and they are the best people.
The best people, you know what I mean? And it's like just all types of things, like missing one leg, one arm. Like, dude, what the heck? Like, just take a shot. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Anyways, man, I truly am inspired by you. I thank you so much for taking the time, because I know you're a busy man. I know you're a father. I truly thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
And talking with me.
We're gonna do it again.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'll have you on freaking a few more times, man. And I just want you to know, man, you are the first guest. You are the first official guest on the You Gotta Love It podcast.
Thank you for having me the first one.
Yeah,
This
man.
is sick.
Dude, exactly, man. And so just is there just a closing message that you would love to just tell the viewers, man?
Never stop. Never stop. Keep going.
Never stop.
Never
Keep
stop.
going, baby.
Never stop. If you think you can't do it, do it. That's my best. That's the best I can do.
And when it's coming from you, dude, it's like it hits different.
Yeah.
It hits different. And
That's
so
what kind of got me teared up on that one. It's just like, don't stop.
Dude, we don't judge over here, man. We cry, dude. I cried. Hell, I cried earlier today, dude. I promise, man.
Yeah.
But I want you to know that your story touches on parts that you can never imagine, you can never think of. And so I thank God that we've crossed paths and that we're in each other. Exactly. And so, Mr. Zach, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we'll get you on here again.
Perfect.
Sporting events I've ever had in my life.
When Aurora needed an assistant coach, she chose Zach Winkler.
He was about to start teaching all of our junior golf camps. And then he had his accident, and he went off the road and went out of the sunroof of the SUV and severed his right arm.
I was pretty close.
It was like heartbreaking to me, just because I wanted to be on the course for my job.
He's never backed off. You know, he's never backed off. It wasn't very long when he came back. He was working on hitting golf balls and trying to figure out a way to do it. So we were thrilled to have him back. Good shot.
He has proved to me that even though he lost his arm in an accident, you can go even further when you push yourself. If I didn't have Zach as a coach, I don't think I would be where I am now.